So, the people over at DPVR recently reached out to me, see if I was interested in checking out their newest product, the DPVR E4. I of course said yes, absolutely, and they sent it on over, so now I'm going to be checking it out for you guys. So a little bit about the E4 while I get it unboxed. It comes equipped with a 4K HD display screen with an FOV of 116 degrees. Variable refresh rates come into 72, 90, and 120 Hz. And IPD software allows you to change the lens distances virtually from 54 to 74 millimeters. All of this, and it weighs in at just 280 grams, not including the head strap. So now that you know a little bit about that headset, let's get into the unboxing. First off, everything you'll need is neatly packaged in an organized way to ensure no damage or mishaps occur during shipping, and all necessary items come in the box as well, so no separate purchases will be required in order to start using the E4. First item we'll take a look at is an additional foam face cover that can be switched out with the base one if you prefer. Next thing is of course the headset. The cable coming out of the back is what you'll use to connect the headset to power and to your computer. Then we have the left and the right hand controllers. Moving on to the accessories box, the headset comes with speakers on the left and right side by default, but if you prefer a more in-ear audio experience, DPVR provides you with a set of wired earbuds that can be plugged in directly to the headset. They also provide you with this set of clips for cable management, lens covers that can be placed around the edges of the individual eye displays, and of course the main cable we use to provide connection and power to the headset. Now it's actually quite nice. For power plugs, they provide several different socket connectors, so if you live in the US, Europe, Asia, wherever, you'll be able to connect your power plug to a proper outlet. But I live in the United States, so I'll just be using the default one. And lastly, we have the DPVR user manual that we'll be using to help us set up the headset. Taking a look at the controllers and the headset, the first thing I notice is just how light they feel. The headset feels very comfortable to wear with foam padding on the front, back, and sides, and an adjustable top strap along with a back wheel that adjusts the tightness. Some of my favorite features of the headset include the weight. It feels very light without sacrificing its high quality build. Another is the ability to tilt the eyepiece up, which is very nice because it means you don't have to take the headset off entirely just to look around. And the tracking. All the tracking is done between the headset and the controllers, which means you don't have to set up any external sensors. Onto the controllers, both come with a set of buttons, triggers, and a stick. Got the main trigger for your index finger, and the side button for either your thumb or middle finger. Each also comes with a home or menu button, an upper and lower thumb button, and the stick can also click in as well. Only difference between the two controllers is that the left buttons are X and Y and the right buttons are A and B. They also come with a wrist strap, which is especially important to me as I have a tendency to be a bit accident prone. Top that off with a little bit of this. Ow, ow. Ow. As for power, the controllers run on AA batteries. The battery slot can be accessed by finding the arrow tab and gently pulling down to reveal the opening. Then just put your batteries in, close it up, and you're ready to go. So for the setup, I'll be following the instructions in the user manual. Overall, the steps are very clear and easy to follow, and the entire setup takes honestly less than 10 minutes. So a nice feature is that the DPVR user manual comes in a plethora of different languages. So if English isn't your first language, you'll have a bunch of different options to choose from. It also includes little showcases on the features of the headset that even include tips for maintenance, so keeping the battery life good for your controllers, keeping it clean, and just some adjustments you can make to better your overall experience. So following the instructions, we'll start by plugging in a 3-way cable into the control box that's attached to the headset. And screw these pins in. This will help to make sure this doesn't accidentally get unplugged while playing. And then we'll plug the power into the 3-way cable at its own control box. And last thing to do is plug the power into a socket and plug the USB and DisplayPort cords into your computer. So as for the install, DPVR provides us with several methods on how to install the necessary software onto the computer. In this demonstration, I'll be following the guide for method 2. So first thing to do is to go to the DPVR Assistant website and download the DPVR Assistant 4 installer. Once we have that done, we can run it. Okay, so once that's done, we'll select our install location, check the agreement box, and begin the install. The install process is quick and really only takes a couple of minutes. Once that's complete, we'll either need to log in or create a new DPVR account. I didn't have one, so in this demonstration I created a new account with my email. DPVR will then just ask you to fill out some details for your account, and then it's on to the prep phase. This phase consists of filling out which versions of hardware you have, and confirming that you have the headset set up correctly. And in case you were worried you didn't have it all properly connected, the software will run a little check for each component to ensure that it's all configured how it should be. Next, you'll be selecting the refresh rate of the headset's display. Don't worry about which one you pick right now because you can always go back and change it whenever you like. And last thing to do is connect the controllers. All you need to do is make sure you've inserted a battery, and simply moving them around will begin the pairing process. You can choose to play seated or by standing. I chose standing and completed the room setup in just a couple of minutes. And there you go, you're all set up and ready to play. The software automatically integrates with Steam VR, so connecting is seamless. If you're interested in seeing gameplay, I have another video up about playing a few of my favorite VR games all while using the E4. If you're interested in learning more about this headset, DPVR in general, or looking into purchasing one, head over to dpvr.com or use the link in the description. If you are interested in picking one up for yourself, be sure to use code CAPACHILI to get $100 off your purchase. Hope you all enjoyed, and of course, a huge thank you to DPVR.